Have you ever wondered if time truly exists, or if it is just a figment of our imagination? This question has puzzled philosophers for centuries, and even today it continues to elicit a myriad of interpretations. Let's delve into some of the predominant philosophical perspectives on time. To start, we have presentism. This theory posits that only the present moment exists. The past is gone, the future has not yet come, and all we have is the here and now. It's a perspective that emphasizes the fleeting nature of time and our constant chase to make the most of the present. Next, we have eternalism. This theory paints a starkly different picture of time. According to eternalism, the past, the present, and the future all exist equally. It's as if time is a long, unbroken string with every event, past, present, and future, occupying a distinct point on it. This perspective challenges our conventional understanding of time as something that flows. Instead, it suggests that time is static and that all moments in time exist simultaneously. Last but not least, we have the growing block theory. This theory suggests that the past and the present exist, but the future does not. It's an intriguing blend of presentism and eternalism. It acknowledges the existence of the past and the present, as in eternalism, but it also suggests that the future is undetermined and doesn't exist until it becomes the present. These theories, while seemingly disparate, all challenge our traditional understanding of time. They force us to question whether time is a concrete entity that we can measure and quantify, or if it's a subjective construct that we've created to make sense of our existence. Philosophically, time is as elusive as a shadow, always there, but impossible to grasp. As we journey through this exploration of time, keep these philosophical perspectives in mind. They will help us peel back the layers of complexity that surround our perception of time, and perhaps help us understand it a little better. If philosophy makes us question the existence of time, science gives us tools to measure and manipulate it. Let's start with one of the great minds of the 20th century, Albert Einstein. His theory of relativity dramatically changed our understanding of time. Before Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton believed time was absolute, flowing at a constant rate for everyone, everywhere. But Einstein begged to differ. He proposed that time is not absolute, but relative to the observer. This concept is known as time dilation. Here's a thought experiment to help you grasp this idea. Imagine two twins. One stays on Earth while the other travels to a distant star at near light speed. When the spacefaring twin returns, they find their Earthbound sibling has aged significantly more. That's because the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time moves relative to those standing still. Mind-boggling, isn't it? Now let's turn to thermodynamics, where we meet the concept of the arrow of time. It suggests that time moves in one direction, from past to future, due to the increase in entropy or disorder in the universe. This irreversible process is why we can remember yesterday but not tomorrow. Lastly, in the quantum realm, time takes on an even stranger role. Quantum physics, the study of the smallest particles in the universe, suggests that the past, present, and future can exist simultaneously. This concept, often referred to as the block universe theory, is still a topic of hot debate among physicists. So what does all this mean? Well, from a scientific standpoint, time is a fascinating and complex dimension that we're still striving to fully understand. It's not just an imagined concept, but a real, measurable phenomenon that affects our universe and our lives. So scientifically, time is as real as the device you're using to watch this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Now, let's travel around the globe and see how different cultures perceive time. In the West, it's common to see time as a straight line. This linear perspective of time is deeply ingrained in Western culture. The past is seen as a series of events that have happened, the present is happening now, and the future is yet to come. This directly influences how Western societies structure their lives and their expectations. For instance, the linear perspective of time often emphasizes progress and advancement, making people strive for constant improvement and development. Contrarily, many Eastern cultures perceive time as a cyclical process. Unlike the Western view of time, where every moment is unique and irreversible, the cyclical perspective sees time as an endless repetition of cycles. This concept is embodied in many aspects of Eastern cultures, such as the cycle of seasons, the cycle of life and death, and even the cycle of reincarnation in some religious beliefs. This cyclical perception of time often leads to a more accepting and patient attitude towards life's ups and downs, as everything is seen as part of a larger cycle that will inevitably repeat itself. These different interpretations of time are not just intellectual curiosities, they shape societal norms and behaviors. For example, in a linear culture, there's often a strong emphasis on punctuality, planning, and efficiency. In contrast, cyclical cultures might place more value on flexibility, spontaneity, and living in the moment. However, it's important to remember that these are broad generalizations, and there are always exceptions. Not all Western cultures are strictly linear, nor are all Eastern cultures strictly cyclical. In reality, the perception of time is a complex interplay of cultural, historical, and personal factors. Just as a river can flow differently in different landscapes, so does the concept of time vary across cultures. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Have you noticed how time seems to fly when you're having fun but drags when you're bored? This is a universal sensation we've all experienced, and it's a testament to the subjective nature of time. In reality, time doesn't speed up or slow down, but our perception of it does. This is what psychologists refer to as time perception, a field of study that examines the subjective experience of time, which is not consistent but varies between individuals and contexts. Take, for example, a child and an adult. A single year represents a much larger fraction of a child's life, which is why time seems to move slowly for them. For adults, a year is just a small part of their life, making it feel relatively brief. Our mental state can also warp our perception. When we are alert and attentive, we absorb more information from the world around us. This high level of processing makes time seem to slow down. On the other hand, when we are bored or disengaged, we process less information, and time seems to speed up. Even our daily activities influence our time perception. Engaging in new experiences or learning new skills can make time feel longer, since our brain takes longer to process new information. In essence, our perception of time is a complex interaction between our cognitive processes and the world around us. Time, it seems, is not just a concept, but a deeply personal experience. So, does time really exist? We've journeyed through philosophical perspectives, delved into scientific theories, explored cultural interpretations, and considered the subjective experience of time. It's clear that time, whether real or imagined, is a complex and intriguing concept. It's a puzzle that has been part of human thought for centuries, and it will likely continue to be a topic of debate for many more. Whether time is a reality or a construct, it's a fascinating concept that continues to perplex us. And before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until next time, keep questioning.